Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and here we have Game 2 in a best-of-3 series being played between OGS Ensnare and his opponent Kyrix Zenith. Kyrix did take Game 1 over there on Xel'Naga Caverns, and now he just needs one more win to continue into the round of 8 for the All Stars Invitational, the StarCraft 2 All Stars Invitational, hosted by GomTV, played in South Korea. And Ensnare is going to need to try something crafty here, perhaps, to try and stay in and not just be totally knocked out of the tournament. He is the red Terran up on the top right. Kyrix is the blue Zerg on the bottom left. And I'm not sure if Kyrix is going to be able to go for a fast expand. Last time it looked like he wanted to, but Ensnare actually dropped an engineering bay in his natural, preventing him from being able to drop that hatch when he wanted to. Not sure if Ensnare does that every game or not. I'm not too familiar with either of these players, as I do not get to see a lot of their games. There we see Kyrix actually did an extractor trick, saw that blood on that Vespene geyser, so he's doing that to maintain his larva count. And Ensnare not doing anything too sneaky, no proxy racks yet. Actually, he is going to build it a bit far forward, might be planning for a 1-Rax expand. This is actually a decent way to do that, but I'm not sure why he would build the barracks here instead of over blocking the ramp a little bit. This is all in all just kind of a strange spot. Unless he builds a Reaper really quickly, then obviously he can just hop down this cliff and have a very short distance to travel. So we'll see if that's what he's got in mind or not. Here's the nice Ursadak calf just hanging out in the middle of the map, letting the Overlord spy on him. He doesn't really know what's going on. Hopefully he can live through this game, but Kyrix did go hatch first actually. Still no spawning pool yet. It looks like he will be dropping that around 15, saving up right now. He's got a couple of larvae unspent, so I believe the pool will be next. Yes, there it is. 15 hatch, 15 pool. And no, not a very quick Reaper at all, actually. It was just a very fast Marine, and he's got it rallied over to the hatchery of Kyrix already. This SCV may be coming over here to build a bunker right away. We'll see if that's what he's got in mind or not. Bunker, 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 bunker. He sees the hatch. Not building a bunker just yet. Kyrix actually blocking this area right here so that he doesn't bunker at the bottom of his ramp. In another game, I actually was a little bit confused by this action, but it was later pointed out to me that he was just trying to prevent being blocked into his main. Oh wow, Kyrix pulls a ton of drones here to combat these SCVs and this single Marine. That's pretty interesting defense, but if it works, then obviously he'll be shutting down Ensnare pretty hard here. He starts hitting away at this bunker that is being placed now right next to the hatch. Is this SCV going to go down? It's hard to say. Oh, now 3 Marines are here, and this bunker is going to be completing, I believe. Kyrix has all these drones pulled off, not mining, and now they are starting to die off to these Marines. I'm not sure what I should be saying here about all these drones being pulled. That's just, it seems like such a terrible idea, but if he can block them from getting into the bunker, it will be worth it, as all these Lings are now out to help defend against now 5 Marines. The first one does go down. A couple of Lings trying to get hits on this front Marine. And another Marine goes down. There's only 2 left here. One's in the red. Now only 1 left. Lots of Lings still coming out for Kyrix. Here we see he's just building Zerglings right now. Finally gets a little bit comfortable after those Marines all die and starts building drones once again. This Marine that pops out here probably going to be killed off. There's no gas going right now for Kyrix. It's a mineral-only build up to this point, and I believe Ensnare might be in the same boat. Yes, it's mineral-only build against mineral-only build. Lots of Lings here now at the front ramp of Ensnare. He could actually be in trouble here relatively soon. Even though he does have 2 barracks creating Marines, Kyrix is just making nothing but Lings. Actually, now it looks like he's slowed down again. Now that that second hatch is operational, he can take some time to drone up. He knows that Ensnare doesn't have anything beyond these 2 barracks, so he could actually just go back and defend, build a Spinecrawler or something like that, and be safe for quite a while. He's getting just a queen at each hatch. One is already out at the natural, and just droning up for the time being. Finally, he is dropping a gas, so I'm not sure if he's going to be transitioning to Banelings since he's seen nothing but Marines, or if he's just going to get Zergling speed and just endlessly assault him with Speedlings. But this barracks is going to go down. It's not even going to take off. Come on, Ensnare. That's a little bit sloppy. Definitely could have saved your barracks, but now it looks like it's either going to burn down or probably going to burn down, actually. That's my verdict. He's not even trying. Oh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Wow, he saved it with 4 health. That's very lucky, I believe. But Ursadat Calf still there in the middle. Glad to see he's still doing okay. 6 Marines now pressing at Kyrix's front, and 10 Zerglings are on the way. 4, actually looks like 7-ish Lings are already out. More on the way. These Marines will not be able to get out of here. The drone's being pulled actually to trap them in place. I like that move. Kyrix seems to have a lot of experience playing against these very early Marine attacks. It seems to be very, very popular, at least in this series so far. I've seen Foxer do it. I've seen several Korean players do it in the GSL 3 so far, and Kyrix, plays a ton of ladder games, so I'm sure he's got his fair share of defensive strategies worked out against it. Lots of barracks being created right now. He'll be up to 4 once these 2 complete, and he is building a command center now, or actually, it's already built. It's becoming an orbital command. Did he get a Baneling Nest or a Roach Warren yet? No, he's just getting a 2nd gas now and getting Zergling speed upgraded. Just chilling out here with about 16 Zerglings. There aren't that many Marines alive for Ensnare right now. If we look at units, he's only got 4 on the map. There's 16 Lings, though. What was that worker count? 25 SCVs and 2 mules against 27 drones. That is fairly even right there. Gas should actually be on Ensnare's side since he's had these 2 going for a while now, and he is about to expand again, so he should be actually taking a lead here in Harvester count. But Kyrix still just heavily droning up now, getting the Baneling Nest finally. This orbital command is not very well defended right now. Only a few Marines and a Marauder here to do anything against it, and they're not even coming down the ramp to help. Ensnare once again with that late liftoff. Kind of interesting that he didn't just lift it off immediately. He wasn't going to do anything else with it. But Creep Tumors moving across the map. Always like to see that. Excellent play by Kyrix. And Baneling Nest nearing completion. He's still working off of only 2 gas. I'd like to see a 3rd or a 4th, as that really helps you churn these suckers out. Zergling speed is done now, and he's going to be running around poking at whatever he can. He is going to need those Banelings to get up this ramp. It's pretty well fortified with all these units and these several supply depots. I don't think he's going to get in there with Speedlings alone. Here we see the Banelings start to morph. 14 Banelings being made. A couple of Zerglings lost there for no reason. But Ensnare tries to poke out and see what's going on. He did actually see a couple of these Baneling cocoons, and now they are starting to finish up. They obviously don't have speed yet, as Kyrix does not have a lair, but he's creating 22 more Lings right now to come support this force. It looks like he is just going to try to do as much damage as possible. Right now he skips right past the Marauders, doesn't care about those, wants to take out these bunkers, and does just that. He's 1 more bunker to go and does not quite finish it off, but now these SCVs are repairing that up, but he's already got so many more Lings already here. He's got 7 more Banelings coming, 20 more Zerglings being built out of those larvae. The creep spread is starting to make its way all the way across the map now. Kyrix having a good contain right here, and Snare can't really do anything except continue building Marines and Marauders and a couple of bunkers. He has not teched up to a factory yet that I've seen, and all these Banelings trying once again to break this bunker. Does not quite kill it off. 4 Banelings will not kill a bunker, just get it in the red, so those SCVs are able to repair it up once again. Only 3 Marines left in there, though. More Banelings coming. 6 more Banelings, 22 more Speedlings. Just endless stream of units here. He's not building any more drones, hasn't for a while. Now we see him push in yet again. He's got lots more Banelings this time. He's got up to 6 from 4. They are enough to kill off that bunker and then some. The orbital command actually does go down there. That was pretty amazing. I can't believe Ensnare let that orbital command die. Now, I mean, his unit... he's not even at a worker advantage anymore, if he ever was, but that orbital command just did not help him very much at all compared to Kyrix's 2nd uninterrupted mining base. He's on 3 gas now. I like to see that. The lair still has not started. He's just pumping out Banelings and Speedlings, creeping across the middle of the map. It looks like he did lose a tumor there. Kind of unfortunate for him, but he's got so many units here. They are going to be able to surround these Marauders and Marines. Ensnare doesn't even want to see how this plays out. He is just sick of dying to these Banelings. But there's a little preview of what would have happened. He would have crushed right in there, killed off all these workers with Speedlings, and eventually busted this front against only 5 barracks with several reactors on them. So Kyrix actually takes games 1 and 2 to defeat OGS Ensnare and moves on to the round of 8 in the GOM TV StarCraft 2 All Stars Invitational. Thanks for watching. If you guys like watching in 1080p, it's going to be available from now on, so hope you guys enjoy that, and if you've got any other feedback for me, just leave it in the comments. I'm going to try and cast the rest of the round of 16 games at least, and we'll see if I do anything beyond that. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but there are some replays out now from DreamHack, although all those games were cast, so I feel a little bit weird casting all those games that were already commentated so well by Day 9, so yeah, not too sure what I'm going to be doing in the near future, but stick around anyway, as I will be casting something for sure. Thanks for watching.